Rebecca's, the Plecoos, yeah,
I'm
and
Melissa.
Melissa Gainsley. Okay, what time is it?
9:59.
Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is just ask you guys to introduce yourself. So I'll say, so who do we have here? Okay, and let's see. Okay. Okay. So as soon as it's 10 o'clock, then I will start. And then I will just take turns with a question and maybe, we'll just play it by ear. I know you guys are really good at talking and describing and telling your stories and that kind of thing. So I might ask by how did you get started? What do you do? Quick intro. And then how are you doing in the time of COVID-19? And let's see. And then also you're both parents, you're Freddie and Katie, your parents, Melissa, you're a parent. How is it to be raising kids and running a business in these times? It's got to be an extra stress. So, all right, my clock says 10. So here we start. So good morning. This morning we have Katie and Freddie Plecou from Rebecca's Restaurant in East Lyme, Rebecca's Fresh Pasta Restaurant in East Lyme. And we have Melissa Gainsley. Did I say that right, Melissa? Melissa Gainsley. And she is the proprietor of L&J Blooms. So two of my favorite places to go to and resources. So I wanted to call on you guys and ask you how you're feeling to first introduce yourselves to me. Tell us who you are.
So my name is Freddie.
And my name is Katie.
We are at Rebecca's Fresh Pasta Restaurant East Lyme. And we do pretty much everything in home, like pasta, dessert, everything. And yeah, we are located here in East Lyme. Almost 4 years now. In July, we do 4 years. And yes, with the COVID-19, almost everything is changed. We used to serve only tables, dining in. And from March 17, 19, we start just to do just order takeout. So pretty much everything, our services change, not our food, because we do the same food, but all the rest is changed.
And that must be a challenge. And I'm sure that you could speak to some of the challenges that you're facing during these difficult times. And Melissa, tell me, what are you doing with your business and what is your story?
Well, obviously I have L&J Blooms that I have owned for 6 years now. My mom and I still work together. My mom wound up having to kind of stay home more last year due to some health issues. So dynamics changed a little bit. Our customers started to miss her. But then with my kids were getting older and they were kind of complaining about mom working all the time. So unbeknownst to the COVID pandemic coming, after 6 years, I'd made the decision to close up a storefront for a couple years, bring the business home back in January. And I think, honestly, with everything that's happened, it was the smartest move I could have made. I cut a ton of overhead off me. I do still have my girls and everything that work with me, but now with this COVID situation, nobody's coming into the house. I am a high risk person myself due to health issues that I have. So everything is cleaned, sterilized. I have all my product that I had beforehand that hadn't been able to be infected. And, I have found a huge change in my business lately. I'm actually being able to connect to my customers more, because in the beginning of this, everyone was kind of like, I don't know what's going to happen. Everyone was kind of fearful. as the weeks kind of went on, people started saying, you know what, I need to pick me up. I just need something to brighten my day. I need something to help me stop looking at these four walls. And we started kind of offering a lot of flowers for much lower rates, just trying to help people through this anxiety and through this tough time. And since then, you know, we have been, if we have customers who call and say, you know, we know of this neighbor or we know of this elderly person who is not doing mentally well right now, we are concerned. We are actually going out and bringing them flowers on us just to try to help boost the community spirits a little bit.
That's beautiful, Melissa. I'm so proud of you for doing that. That's lovely. And I think regarding discounts, Ketty and Freddie Placou at Rebecca's, you've been doing some discounting to continue your
From the beginning,
operations.
yeah, from the beginning of this crisis, we started doing like from the day one, 50% discount, and we still do it till end of the month, and maybe do more, but we see till now I think till the end of this month. So it's like since the beginning we did 50% discount.
If I can ask a question,
Yeah.
I'm wondering if you do it at 50%, how does that work? Are you kind of breaking even? Are you just?
To be honest, it's very hard, but to us it's more important to be part of this community which helped us from the beginning, which supported us from the beginning. And right now they are doing too, because we do 50% discount, but some of them want to pay the full price anyway.
So you have
So-
some very loyal customers who love
Yes,
your food.
yes. So
and then
the
willing.
support is very massive, and we are very happy about that. So the 50% is very, very hard, but you know, we are open, we are here, and you know, we work a little bit more, me and my wife, like more hours in order to get there, but we are happy.
Good. So you're offering discounts, both of you, and helping to maintain, I think, your presence in the community. What would happen, do you think, if you didn't continue to serve food, Rebecca, at Rebecca's?
I never thought about that, to be honest, but if you don't serve food, you know, it's hard to maintain the business.
Right.
Because anyway, you know, this is our business depends on the serving food. So anyway, the bills still coming in, and then, you know, but for now, so we have to calculate everything, but I think we get even,
Right.
which is in these times is a good achievement.
Right. Absolutely. It's a beautiful achievement. I'm proud of you. And Melissa, what about you?
Well, I ran into a snag for a little bit. Most of my local wholesalers have actually had to close because they're in the states, either in the state or in the surrounding states that I usually source my flowers from during the winter months. Obviously, right now, I can't source from local farmer or flower farmers because, you know, nothing's really growing. So I actually found a couple new distributors that I am testing out. I've been semi-happy with one of them. Others, I've had some quality issues, and anyone who knows me, I am very on top of my quality, and I've replaced everything that I've ever had any complaints on.
Your quality is impeccable. I can say, having been a recipient of flowers from your florist several times, I'm always thrilled when I see a bouquet coming from your shop to my door. So thank you.
No problem. That is the one thing I pride myself on, that and customer service. So, you know, I have to say it has made me come up with new alternatives to run my business. But I think, you know, we're definitely, the profit margins aren't that great. But right now, unfortunately, because of this COVID, I am doing daily at least 2 to 3 sympathy arrangements a day for families who have lost a family member due to this virus.
Really? Wow. So it's really impacted you directly.
Yeah, and it's heartbreaking. And I'm not seeing a lot of elderly I'm seeing more 40s, 50-year-olds. I delivered actually the other day to a 36-year-old mom. They have 3 children. One is only 4 months old, and the father was just lost to the COVID. And it broke my heart when I was hearing her story. So, for me, I'm at least there, and I've even let my customers know after this, we are expecting to be very busy with the funeral services and to help our customers through at that time.
Well, you provide more than flowers, definitely. You provide moral support, physical support, emotional. So you do a lot. Well, thank you.
I care about my customers. They're like family to me.
Of course, of course. And what about you, Rebecca and Ketty? I know what you do is more than just the food that you serve. It feels like family when you go into your restaurant.
This is our goal to make our customers, our community feel like at home. And the 50%.
Well, I think you make us feel like family.
Yeah, like family. And the 50% discount, the goal is this, to the food is not something you have to have food every day. It's necessary. And to us, it's like, do it for our community, for our customers.
Tell me,
ourselves to feel
tell me
like
about supply. Melissa mentioned that her supply chain has been altered. How is your
our supply chain is like a
acquisition
little bit reduced now, and then we reduced a little bit the menu, like to match with the supply. So our menu is not all 100% now. It's a little bit less, and then we change it every day, like in base of our supply food.
So what you have a reduced menu, so then you have specials, but then maybe it's hard to get a hold of, I don't know, tomatoes or flour or certain things like that.
So the day when we miss something from our order, we take it out of the menu. The people understand that.
Okay.
And I want to say something about our community. They are very disciplined. They keep the 6-foot distance without asking. They come all with the mask. They come, some of them with when they pay with cash, with the money disinfected, with the gloves, everything. Like,
nice.
It's something nice to see.
Nice, very nice, very good. And I'm wondering, how is the state being helpful? Are you getting any help from the governor, or what are you hearing from our state representatives?
So we did apply for the PPP, Paycheck Protection. We hear right now our it's accepted, but nothing else. So for now, you are waiting. We see.
You're waiting to get some money.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're still paying rent at your location?
Yes, we still. Which I am happy to do that, because like, it's a business for everybody. Even my landlord, he has to pay his things. So we try to stay in top of these things.
Right, but you would hope perhaps that the landlord might help with that at some point too.
To be honest, he texts me if I need help. He will provide it. Okay. So, but when you have a business, you try to stay on top of all your bills, because if you stay late, they come all together. We try to be on top of all. For now, we are okay. Okay. In case we need any help, we have to ask. Okay. Okay. What about you, Melissa? Have you gotten any help from the state? Has there been anything to?
So far, no. Because at the beginning of the virus, we dropped off in the floral industry to just about nothing. I talked to my accountant about the loans and everything out there, and she told me to put in for unemployment. I am receiving unemployment of a total of $48 a week, which with 3 huskies, that doesn't even buy a bag of dog food. So I've kind of let that go and not even worried about it. But because my business, as the COVID continued to go on, my business actually picked up. I haven't applied for any of the grants or loans. I figure there's families and small businesses out there that are probably in more need of it than me. So I am trying to just work as smart as I can and as best with my customers and my community and trying to keep myself sustained at this point.
Okay, well, take care of yourself too, because we want to keep having those beautiful flowers coming and having that service available to us. And if you were to go out of business, so be sure you take care of yourself at this time of COVID. And for both of you, maybe let's start with Melissa and Freddie. How is it, I think you're multitasking, how is it to be a parent in these times? I know owning and running a restaurant can be quite onerous, but being a parent during these times and the educational responsibility that you've taken on. Tell me about that.
So for now, my two kids, they stay at home like from 6 weeks right now. The school sent for my little one some toys, some help. We do some meeting like FaceTime. And pretty much this is, so it's a little bit more harder than before because they stay all day at home.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's like boring. They are a little bit boring.
Can you tell me what you're seeing? You're the mama.
Yeah, of course they are boring, both of them, and the Rebecca too. So she listen music or watching a movie, but it's a long day. Especially Rebecca, she needed to be busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. The little one, she can lose the time. It's fine for him. I mean, no fine, but for now it's okay.
Right.
But
Well,
to be honest, I'm lucky because they can still home. I'm not bringing them down here, so I'm sure they, and I have little garden right now, so I hope the time's gonna be more warm so they can go there outside. I mean, it's not really bad, but yeah, of course, boring.
Okay, all right. But I just think it's a lot that you are thinking about and trying to.
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
it.
Yeah, I'm trying right now every night when I'm going home. Like when I finish here, I am super tired too, but I try to lose a bit like time with them to spend. Yeah, to spend time with them to play what I can. But yeah.
And you, Melissa, tell me, you've got two boys that are very active and energetic. How are they doing with learning remotely, I guess is the best way to describe it?
Between our house, we actually have 3 boys. I have a stepson and then my 2 boys. And sorry if you hear my huskies playing in the background. They're like 3 additional children. Schooling has been interesting. It has been tough because 2 of the boys are one special needs and special education for learning disabilities just from birth, and the other one we just found out he's dyslexic, so we're building a whole new curriculum for him. So it's been tough trying to work with their special need curriculums and go ahead and still doing the regular work. So the only good thing is, like, for us, because we are the blended family, we have 1 week with, 1 week off. So the week that I have them, things get a little more chaotic and it's a little tougher to keep everything time managed when you're working with, multiples on learning. But the weeks off, I'm able to catch everything up and I get all the work out early and I just get all my paperwork done. So it's really just time management. And then, of course, on the weekends, it's nothing but family time. We hook the dogs up, we take them out running, we keep the kids active. When it's not raining, we're outside, fishing or hiking, geocaching. We're more of an outdoor family than we are like a video game or TV type family. So that really kind of wears them out, and it's great for them because it makes them learn and do different things.
Well, they're learning a different way, I would guess. And that's beautiful that you can incorporate kind of your understanding of nature and, like you said, geocaching and exploring. And that's kind of how you got started in the business yourself, isn't it? From gardening and from having that opportunity to see things kind of rise up out of the earth.
Yep, from when I was a little kid, I used to love to garden, and my watermelon patch was my first garden when I was like 5 years old, and it's just stayed with me since.
That's beautiful. That's really nice. So what are some things that we can do to be more helpful? Maybe let's start with Ketty and Freddie. How can we be more helpful as a community, as a state, as an area? Can you respond to that?
I have to say for now, like I am very happy for the response of the community, because like what I said before, the support of our community, at least for my restaurant, is very high. So I'm very happy about that. And for the state, I don't know what to say, because to be honest, I don't know really how it works. I hope they know better of me how to help us. But about the community, I am very happy, and I want to say, I have to use this opportunity to say to them very thank you, because I am happy.
Good,
So they help us like in many, many ways.
Good. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. But we want you to survive too. We want to see you on the other side of this COVID-19.
We will.
Good. Well, I love your determination. You're determined and hard work. You are not afraid to work hard, and you smile. And
so we tried with the coronavirus, like when is the worst times, like we used to be like 6 days open and just for dinner, like how you know, because you come here often. And then after the coronavirus, we decided to be 7 days open, and most of the days lunch and dinner, just to give a service our community. And we never closed like in the last 7 weeks. And we still do it till the coronavirus is in place.
well, you're not getting a break then. I'm not hearing any time for
no
Ketty and Freddie.
No, we have to show coronavirus we are more stronger than them.
Wow. Well, it's good to see your smiles. Last time I saw you, Ketty, I think you had a mask on.
We're gonna keep everybody healthy.
We have the mask here too.
Oh.
Which some of our customers of our community, they bring it to us.
Nice.
It's handmade, and you know, they help us in many ways.
Nice. I think you should have a mask that has some pasta on it, though. Something like, or at least some sauce on your face. Yeah. What about you, Melissa?
Sorry, I forgot the question. Sorry.
Well, I'm just wondering, how can we help you, and how can we get to the next stage of this?
Well, I mean, obviously next week is Mother's Day.
Oh,
that is my biggest week of the year. That's the entire floral industry's biggest week of the year. I am sourcing from everywhere I can to get the best quality flowers and the best range of flowers, because flowers are tough. We can't get all this typical varieties we have at this time of year.
Well, shipments have gotten tough too, is what I'm understanding.
Yes, very, very tough. And there's typically about 50 more varieties that I usually have in stock for Mother's Day that I just cannot get my hands on this year. And, you know, one of the things that I did post in Niantic is, you know, Bayside is a place that I typically deliver a lot to. I have a lot of customers with family in there. And I was kind of disheartened because Bayside made the choice of not allowing local florists, who obviously we know our communities and we care a little more, to bring fresh flowers to the family members. They're requiring everything to come in through a 1-800 company in a box when it's been shipped through so many hands. And I thought that was kind of a risk more to the actual patients.
People don't understand, I don't think, how careful you are. And well, you care. First of all, it's a personal business for you. And if it's 1-800, then it's more random.
It is. And it's, you know, going through multiple places. You don't know the huge warehouses everything's been through. You don't know if they're keeping the sanitary conditions. So I kind of just posted up in Niantic, let people know, because we had multiple orders going there and literally just we got shut off as a brick wall to them. So we kind of just put out a post to everyone of saying, hey, you know, we would love to, and I think it is smarter, but we have to respect their decisions as well. So I'm hoping that that doesn't turn out to be anything, unfortunately, like some of the other homes that you're seeing. But, you know, one of the things that we are doing, because people are so concerned about going to the stores right now, and you don't know in the big stores, you know, how much is clean, how much isn't, where all your vegetables, herbs, perennials, all your garden fed plants and flowers, we're actually offering free delivery to your home for. We're
Right.
sourcing them from all local growers, and, you know, we're bringing them straight to your house at no additional fee. So that way we can make sure we're keeping our customers safe.
So what I'm hearing from both of you, really, both Katie, both L&J Blooms and Rebecca's, is that you've pretty much changed your standard operating procedures. You've made a huge paradigm shift where you're looking at how you did it before and how you're doing it now. And maybe things you said you would never do, now you're saying, that's a way to do it. And that's how I'm going to do it to survive and to succeed. Am I right with that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Katie and Freddie?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
you get the better, that's like way to say it, but this is the truth. Yeah.
Right, because you have this beautiful restaurant with beautiful chairs and beautifully painted walls and paintings and things on your walls that are something that people would like to see if they could be with you. But so here it is, takeout, and give it that way.
Yeah.
Katie,
Yeah,
what do
keep
you want
them
to
to
say?
coming in, so it's great.
I missed that. Say that again.
So I said, keep them to coming in, so that is great.
Well, I think it's the habit, right? And what about the holidays too? You have holidays coming up, and
So we were planning to do like a little prefix special menu for Mother's Day, but I will post it like in next few days because for the food supplies. So I want to make sure what I put in menu to get the supplies like in order to put together the menu.
okay.
And for the regular menu, we keep going day by day.
Okay. And tell me, are you advertising differently, or how are you getting the word out? Has that changed at all during COVID-19?
Yeah, that is changed because, you know, right now we are using like Facebook, Instagram, because, you know, the people is at home.
Okay.
We try to advertise in a little bit our special offer and our
Good.
menu.
Good. Okay. And Melissa, same for you. Are you using Facebook more? How are you getting the word out?
I am. I'm using Facebook and Instagram more. I did, like, for Mother's Day, a huge seller for me is typically peonies. And this year, because of the COVID, I had a heck of a time getting my hands on any. I have one order coming in, and, you know, it's a very limited order. And I kind of let people know, you know, if you're looking for peonies this year, you really need to order early because I only have a certain number of them.
Mm.
You know, typically on a Mother's Day, if we order a little too short and we get more orders in than it's expected, you know, we can just call up the supplier, tell them what we need. Yes, we pay a higher price, but we get it in for the customer, you know, the day of. At this point, and this is one of the tough parts of my industry, is, you know, we have these huge holidays, and right now all of our flower orders already had to be in. Everything is already booked and paid for. And, you know, we have orders that are trickling in. We have people who are definitely taking the heat and saying, you know what, let me get this done early. But I'm still seeing a lot of people who are waiting till last second and, you know, just going, oh, well, I can order next week and it's going to be okay. And it's maybe not, depending on what you're looking for. So we are letting people know they need to.
Kids a nudge, huh?
Huh?
I better give my husband and kids a nudge, like, and not wait last minute, guys.
Not this year, not with the limited supplies. I had some pictures from Ecuador and Holland where it's just millions of beautiful flowers that they can't get to, you know, the different countries. They're not being allowed to be flown in. and they're just destroying them. They have no ability. Because the floral industry is not up and running as normal.
Wow.
So it's not just
Right.
us, it's the farms as well, which is now in the long run going to bring up the prices of the flowers as well, because they're going to have to recoup these losses.
Good to know. So the farm industry is also being impacted to a
Yes.
huge amount. And I hate the idea that things are being destroyed, but I guess
Ah.
that's part of what happens.
It's devastating to see the pictures of it. Absolutely devastating, but I'm a flower lover, so.
Yes, of course, of course. Okay, I think we've covered a lot. Is there anything that you would like to share, either Freddie and Ketty or Melissa, that we haven't discussed? Questions that you'd like to ask? Information?
No, I personally don't have question. I want just to repeat what I said before. Like, I want to thank very much our community for their support, and we keep going.
Okay, okay. Well, I want you to keep going. I did get a question from one of my friends who's on, and they want to know, how do we order from you? I guess at Rebecca's, we would call in, or it's online. How do we get an order from you, Ketty?
So they can call like at 860-691-1155.
Well, hold on a second. Say it again one more time slowly. People are going to get their pens out now.
Okay,
860.
860-691-1155.
Okay.
And they can place the order. They can pay by phone.
Oh,
We will provide a curbside service too, or whatever they like it. They
Okay.
can place the order, and to see the menu, which we are usually have now, they have to take a look in our website, which is Rebecca'sFreshPastaRestaurant.com.
oh, let me repeat that. Rebecca, Rebecca
S
apostrophe S fresh
Pasta Restaurant.
.com. Okay. And you're located right off of Boston Post Road. I'm not sure the
135, yes.
and
Boston
I'm not
Post.
sure the name of does that little plaza have a name?
Yeah.
No, really.
I'm not-
No, don't have name. I didn't see any name. But
So you're off of Boston Post Road 165. I know there's a laundromat there.
135, 135.
135. Okay, 135 Boston Post Road. So
And we are open 7 days. For now, guarantee 3 to 7:30, but in the weekend we are open for lunch too.
okay, okay, very good. Sounds good. I hope some orders come flying in for you. Okay. And Melissa Gainsley, tell me, how do we order flowers from L&J Blooms? How can we get some beautiful bundles of flowers at our front door?
So you can either go on our website, ellenjblooms.com, or you can always give us a call and place any specialty orders, like for your hanging baskets, for your front porch, or your herbs or veggie plants. And then that's our phone number is 860-691-1606.
So let's repeat that, 860-691.
1606.
Okay, 1606. Okay. And that's ellenjblooms.com. So we
Yep.
can get orders from you either online or by phone. Perfect. Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Rebecca, do you have anything special today that you're doing?
me,
So,
Rebecca. Oh, okay. Yeah, you two should coordinate. I think you're busy. Yeah.
so today, we have our menu. So the more special is the 50% discount in all our menu, and we have saltimbocca alla romana, like a special.
Oh,
Say that again, Freddie. What's the name of it?
Saltimbocca alla romana
What is
It's-
that? Tell me what that's like.
is breast chicken stuffed with ham,
Oh,
fresh mozzarella, basil, served with pasta or mashed potatoes with home vegetables. And the price for that is $23.95, but you pay the 50%, so it's almost 12.5 average.
Wow. So don't cook tonight. Call Rebecca's Fresh Pasta.
I've got a rule in my house. We're trying to help local restaurants. So once a week, we order out to a local restaurant. Tonight happens to be my boyfriend's 40th birthday. So I know where I'm getting my dinner tonight from. I'll be getting
All right, Melissa, we do the best for you.
love pasta, love chicken. He's a huge chicken eater. So I'll be seeing you tonight.
Oh,
Thank you
good.
so much.
No problem.
And maybe we could bring some flowers to Rebecca and Keddy.
Oh yeah, I was planning like to order like a bouquet like to put here in our entrance too. So Melissa, you can do that. Your choices for the flowers, you bring it, and then.
Yeah, I would
We
love to help brighten up your place. Not a problem
right.
at all.
All right, thank you.
All right. Thank you both,
Thank
all
you.
of you, for being with me today. So good to see your smiling faces and shining eyes.
Thank you for
Thank
the
you so much.
opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity, Kate. Thank you.
Okay. My pleasure. Thank you. Bye, Melissa.
Bye bye. Have a great day.
Bye bye.
Bye, Melissa.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.